Hey everybody, welcome to my weekly Q&A. And there we go. Hey everybody, welcome to my weekly Q&A. If you ever want to participate in one of these Q&As in the future, then just go to amysatori.com/ask Amy. And it gives you all the details before you place your order. Then make sure that you read the dates that your reading is coming out on, because I go into detail as to, when you're, if you order now, here's when your video is going to come out. If you ordered between here and here, then your video is going to come out on this date. So it goes into detail. So make sure you actually read it and see what it says before you place your order, so you won't be disappointed. Okay. Having said that, basically, for those who don't know me yet, I'm an intuitive spiritual teacher. And I basically just kind of spot you guys and help you navigate best through these crazy times in our world, using my skills and abilities to the best of my ability. And I just, when you guys ask me questions, I just ask spirit, I ask God, group of deities, how they feel about that. And since my intention is always to come from a place of love and truth, then that is what comes through for you guys. So, all right. Yeah, I just heard protect the space. So I'm going to say a blessing right now. Blissing for everyone. We're all learning proper language right now, aren't we? Okay, so I'm going to do a blessing just to cover everybody right now, and anyone just protecting everybody from any kind of negative energy of any sort whatsoever, and helping you guys to drop into your heart space as well. Hamana tain sa seshi la hiken ha ama an te te la kere na paike ha ha na poma anja sa se hela akena ti timpa imaan Chichen ha ha ama ana tekena halakiti tateza. Sen shikipi he ana amo popo mama aki in tatai. Okay. All right. So we're going to begin with 3753. 3753. Hi, you are such a smart and creative businesswoman. Thank you. Okay, so a certain Instagram says part of Arizona now will collapse. Why would Arizona collapse? I already have asked and have had answered by you that my Bellingham, Washington home may be underwater in the next couple of years. Where I am living part-time in North Scottsdale, Arizona, is that going to be okay? Do I need to sell this house too that I'm loving? I just got no. Safe. They just said safe. So I think you're okay where you're at. Let me just pull some, I feel like pulling some spirit cards. Don't doubt your intuition. You're not making it up. So trust that intuition. Learning how to self-soothe is a mandatory step to liberation and loving others in a healthy way. Rely only on you for the comfort you seek, and you'll be set free. And also don't be afraid to rely on others to aid you at a time of need. Accept a gift or to take a compliment. People feel good when they give. Let them do it. In doing so, you encourage all humanity to care. We're doing all we can to comfort and encourage you through this time. You're very important to us. We love you. Now, anyone who's watching, including you, if you say this prayer, you're going to be blown away. Thank you, God, for showing me just how much I love you and how much you love me. Every time I say that prayer, something powerful happens. So I'm always careful how I do it when I use it. Pray as if you've already received what you're asking for, and it's yours. So thank you, God, so much for protecting me in this home. Thank you that I'm protected from any kind of natural disasters or any harm. Thank you, God, for keeping me safe in my home. I love this place. And Spirit is saying, please stop talking about negative things in your life and start only talking about what you're grateful for. Take your complaints inside to hash out in the stillness of your heart. And then when Spirit urges, it's time to take action. Train yourself to pay attention to those nudges and act on them quickly. That way, if something does happen, you are able to act on it very quickly and get yourself to safety. It may be like for a situation where, when you feel afraid, do the deeper healing work around it rather than avoiding it. So do Byron Katie on it, or do whatever you need to do, EFT tapping or whatever you do, to get around the fear of that happening and these natural disasters and whatnot, because the craziest miracles can happen no matter what is crumbling around you. You would be the one person standing just because your vibration will only believe in you surviving that. So if your belief is that powerful that you feel you'll survive anything and that you'll be fine no matter what, then you will be like the one person on an iceberg floating and that's completely safe, or you will be the one person on the top of the mountain that made it and like all the rest of the mountain fell away, but there's this one little part that you're standing there going, hello, is anybody else around? So just remember that your vibration is really the most important thing. It's best to ask what others want as well and strive to collaborate. This may include, anybody else in your life. Someone else has an opinion in this that should be considered. So, hamat natin sa sishina hapan. They said whatever brings you and your family joy. So if you want to be in that house, if you want to do that, let me just feel into something. Yeah, that's what that's like. Let's say you're completely blissed out and you're really happy and you just you finally settled into trust life and you're like, okay, I'm going to let my guard down. I'm really just going to be in a positive vibration. I'm going to be joyful and just love the hell out of this home. And then one morning you wake up and you think, I think I want to take the family on. I feel like I'm being urged to take the family on a trip to go up into the mountains today. That might be the day that it saves you and your house crumbles, but you and your family are safe and you guys are okay. So I think that's what they were saying. It's not necessarily that anything bad's going to happen, but train yourself. That's the best. Your best protection is to stay present in the moment and then train yourself to listen to Spirit when it says go, So those are the best things that you can do to protect yourself right now or to feel safest where you are. Okay. 3754. I lost my beautiful son in July, a tragic accident. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying so hard to keep my vibration high. Will I see him in the 5D? I get a yes. Does he have advice? I miss him so much. Oh. Okay, let's see. Hepama anataikens. Hala anataikimpin mama an. He said he's actually really glad that he's on the other side because he can help you a lot more. His ego was getting in the way when he was alive. And now he can just be there for you unbiasedly and not have his opinions in there. He's like, I didn't have an ego, And he's like, well, of course I did. So he says he would get defensive about certain things and he wasn't seeing clearly. Sometimes he'd be caught up in that ego and reacting. But he's saying now he can whisper things in your ear that will help encourage you and help you to feel safe and help you to know that he's there to support you. And, more of a supportive, loving, encouraging energy from him. He would be the one also to point you out of danger, like that last reading. So he is going to be kind of like he's saying scout. He'll be your scout going through and navigating these times. Will he be in the 5D? Absolutely. Yes. Um, Hamana Tekin says, yeah, he says he's coming back. Um, so Hapan, not Tekins. Yeah, it's just hard to believe that people are going to be able to come back from the dead. I can't imagine, but and then there's another like some people will just forget about the trauma of their past and forget all about their families and that they even had families, so they could care less. It's like and it is like that when you become enlightened. When I was there, somebody asked me about one of my relatives, and I almost forgot that I even had relatives. So, and that's so that you can just stay in your heart space and you can stay centered. So, it's a good thing. Obviously, if you have immediate family right around you that you're caring for and stuff, that would not be the case. So it just depends on the degree of separation, I guess. So anything else that he wants to say? He wants me to pick. Oh, he said he likes those Mary Magdalene cards. So let me pick one of these for you. Oh, you got family. Oh. You were born into your family for a reason and a purpose, just as there is a reason and purpose for experiencing all you have experienced to date. Yet, like most of us, you probably believe the myth that all families should all get along and always be nice to one another. Other families always seem nicer. The truth is that every family experiences similar dynamics in one way or another. Your family is your greatest teacher. Every family member, oh, he's getting teary. Every family member will hold at least one trait that you don't like. And you have at least one trait that each of your family members don't like. This fact sets the perfect environment for us to learn to love unconditionally. Later in life, you will disempower, you will, whoa. Later in life, you will discover that every perceived negative comes from a positive attached to it. True love often comes in ways and forms that we initially fail to recognize. Yet with the passing of time, you will realize that beneath our individual facades, there is only love. Love comes in many forms, and it may not always be kind. Reflect on this, for it will help you let go of any resentment that you have towards your family or friend, family or a family member. He's like, please forgive me. He feels bad, but sometimes about the way that he's treated you. He feels like he owes you. Big time, he says. He said you saved his butt. You saved his butt many times. And he goes, what have I done for you lately? So he's gonna make up for it. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, they want me to, anybody who has somebody who's passed away should watch the movie by or the video by Mooji, Mooji. It's called The Death of Death. That is a really good video. Okay, anything else that you'd like to say? He's like, nope, I'm doing good. He's doing good. So I feel like he's happy. He feels like he's on a mission. He feels purposeful. He feels kind of excited and inspired even. So yeah, he's in a really good energy. So don't you worry about him. He's doing well. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, I am feeling drawn to one of these cards. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Thank you, God, for showing me, for giving me epiphanies and realizations about, this, that, and the other thing in my life. I so appreciate the clarity. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm just going to get a couple of spirit cards too. No harm can come to you. He said he's going to see to it. Yes, a move or a trip would do you a world of good if you've been thinking about doing that. We want you to give this a try. You need to mind your own business and focus on loving yourself the way that person or people can't love themselves. In doing so, you're healing the world. So don't worry about what anybody else is doing. When spirit urges, it's time to take action. Train yourself to pay attention to those nudges and act on them quickly. It's time to overcome your own fear of death. If you don't like a particular situation, practice being the observer of that experience rather than being the person experiencing it. Step outside yourself and look from a more detached perspective. Yeah, he said stay centered in the moment. Okay. He's seen what that can do on the other side. He now knows the power of that. Like truly knows the power of that now. Okay. 3758. No question, just a little extra because I really appreciate the time you spent to help. Thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet. Let me just send a little love to you. She had a dog that had an issue with it had like a little tumor or bump. She was worried she'd have to take it to the vet, and it disappeared within like a day. All right. Thank you so much for doing that. When you guys do that, I just love that. It's amazing. Okay, 3763. Hi, Amy and everyone. Sending everyone love and light. Yay. I've missed you. I've been in Arizona since last December, and it's been an incredible journey. I'm going home soon to see Blanks. I take care of him, take his stuff down. He is going into a home, and I have some big choices to make. Blank and I are still on and off right now. I was peeping his Facebook page and accidentally hit the like button on his post. Oh no. He responded by sending me a friend request, something he has refused to do for 2 years. We're still not speaking though. Amy, my question is, when I go home this time, do I announce it on Facebook or send him a text that I will be home for a few days and see what he does, or wait and just show up at a race without warning? A little shock and awe treatment? Thank you so much. I truly miss our Magic Mondays and chatting with everyone. Love and kisses to those gorgeous kitties. Love and hugs to all. Okay, so Spirit, does she announce it on Facebook? No. Does she announce it at all? No. Does she go surprise him? Yes. Okay, so what would he think if she just shows up and surprises him and goes to the race? All right, what would happen? How would he feel? What would he think if she just showed up to encourage him at the race? You think you'd spying on him. He knows you guys he's burdened by the unfinished business that you guys have, and he's going to want to say something to you. This could be harsh words sometimes. So maybe he'll be like, why did you show up and why did you do it unexpectedly? And why didn't you tell me you were coming or something like that? He's going to, let's see here. And then maybe after the shock of you doing what you did, he's going to have all this regret, and he's going to want to talk to you about that so he can have his wish fulfillment and make a judgment call to have a really good conversation with you, maybe even about those things that he regrets. And then he's going to no longer procrastinate on his success with you. So it feels like initially he might be taken back. If he doesn't say harsh words, it could be that he just feels really insecure as to what to say at all. So it could be either of those things. It might be harsh, possibly. Then I thought I just saw the Justice card. I did a couple cards over there. So he knows the right thing to do is to offer you his love and get out of worry. So if he says anything that's kind of defensive or, kind of sets you back at all, I mean, I can imagine it could just feel like, what are you doing here? Like kind of like just mad that he didn't have control over the situation, if that makes sense. When you're out of control, sometimes you just attack, I guess, depending on the situation. But just don't necessarily be expecting a warm welcome. Just be, just be you, be encouraging, be sweet, be kind. And let him know that you just felt like, that you just wanted to surprise him. And, there's nothing more to it than that. And if he'd like to talk, then you're here for a few days. And if not, that's okay too. Just take all pressure off. You could even just go surprise him and leave, that way he doesn't feel like, all like, I don't know what to do with you or where to put you or what, I don't want you hanging out all day because I wasn't expecting you here. There's none of that. It could just be like, hey, just wanted to pop by and wave at you and tell you I love you. And so I'm here for a few days. I'm going to go back to the house. I got things to take care of. So be like a woman with a mission and you're taking care of things. And then if he stops you and he's like, hey, why don't you just hang out? I love seeing you and I really, I miss you. How are you doing? If he does that, then you can stick around. Yeah, he does miss you, and he knows the right thing to do is to talk to you and to reestablish your connection. So, yeah, I think if you just take all the pressure off, he'll get in his power and he'll do something to help mend things between you guys. Okay, 3764. Hi, Amy. I'm on a new life path and try to find my purpose as a humanitarian. Can you please tell me if I'm going in the right direction? I feel so drawn and pulled to many areas. Where should I put my efforts? Hama natin sa sashihin ike hepemaan. I see you leaning down, either giving to little ones or pets or something. You're leaning way over though, to talk to them or to give them something. If there's something small that you like taking care of and like, whether that be like little infants or little children, like toddlers or animals or, something like that. It feels like you are a very nurturing person. It's most fulfilling for you to be in your heart space. And it actually feels like you're going to need to hire some administrative type people because you're going to create a lot of jobs. But it feels like you're not good with that stuff. You're not good with the like business stuff and the administrative stuff and all that. So, yeah, so it takes you into a lower vibration. So you're going to need to just hire people to take care of that kind of stuff so that you can be in your heart space. Anything else about that? I feel music. I see you like clapping along with music or encouraging. So maybe it is little children or something. Maybe it's toddlers. Teaching, reading books. No, you're not really teaching. You're just kind of reading books. I feel like you're just bringing joy to little ones, whatever those little ones are. Like you're just bringing some love and joy. So that's what I'm seeing. If any of your projects involve that kind of thing, some of the other stuff you want to see have happen, but other people might be better equipped for those types of things. But just whatever pulls you, even if you dabble in a bunch of different things, that's okay, because you'll land where your purpose lands you. You'll ultimately land where you need to be, because that's just how it works. You will fulfill your divine life purpose. So, yeah, so you can't make a mistake. You'll just keep being led to a better and better place for you as you stay in a higher vibration. So, yeah, but I do feel like you're when it comes to like your long-term happiness and what's going to bring you that fulfillment, I think it's going to be taking care of little ones somehow. Okay, so 3765. Hi, Amy. I've been battling cancer, trying to rid my body of toxins. Do I need to remove my root canal teeth? Oh, that's interesting. Does she need to remove her root canal teeth? No. I feel like you need to find a natural dentist to deal with it. But I also feel like coconut pulling, what is that called? Thieves oil from Young Living could be good to just put in your mouth on a regular basis. I know that the proper type of turpentine, and I can give you that type. I can tell you the name of it. They're gum spirits. Basically a really strong pine essential oil is what it is. But there is a protocol that a certain doctor uses to help people to fight the C word. So yeah, so you could do that. You could go to, what is it? Is it the Tesla coils? Yeah. Okay. So there are Tesla coils or like I think they're called, what are they called? They're Tesla coils. They look like a paddle, kind of like a ping pong. Yeah, they look like a ping pong paddle. And they are on, let's see, go to antiagingbed.com/discount/Amy Satori, because I'm one of their affiliates. So you can get a discount if you use that link. Go there and look for the Tesla coils. I think they're under I don't know what they're under. I can't remember, but just look for them. There's stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. But all of them, I believe you could always write to them. You can always email them and ask them what's best for your condition that you have. That'd probably be the best route, because they have all these sauces and stuff too. They have like, they have C60 and all kinds of cool stuff. They have like a heavy metal sauce, stuff like that. So you put it on topically. You just put it on your skin. So yeah, so there's also zenithherbal.com. You can take capsules internally, or if it's on the outside, like on your skin, they have a black salve. You just put it on there. You can watch one of my recent videos, like I think a couple weeks ago, one of my Q&As. Actually, I show you what I did when I had this skin type. So you could look at the timestamps underneath the videos. For any of you watching, also, if I ever talk about a subject in the video, and I reference something and then I don't put it here, look beneath the video. Always look beneath my videos. All my links are there. So yeah. So you could send me an email, amysatori@gmail.com. Put in the subject line health protocol in all caps, and I will send you all of the plethora of things that people have recommended throughout this time to keep your immune system boosted, and all these different links for all the different all the different things that you could do right now, and even for the C word, and I'll send that to you. All right, 3768. Hi, Amy. It's been a long time. Yes, it has been since I've checked in with you. Can I have a spread on my DM? We've been separate for 8 months. He's been married, divorced. He's got a girlfriend now. He's told me 2 years ago he did not want to be with me. Complete silence since then. I do not let go of him with unconditional love to live his own. I do let go of him with unconditional love to live his own free will. But part of me is unwilling to believe he and I will not have a life in the physical. Can we check in with him and his space in regards to me? P.S. I'm totally aware that all the actions from him I typed above in the 3D world mean that he's not into me. Move on, which I do on and off. I've had lovers and boyfriends in our separation. I'm just totally prepared, and I'm totally prepared to do so again. As I'm currently single, I'm just curious about his space and feelings. Yeah, well, we know on this journey, these guys, they pursue the wrong things when they don't have enough self-esteem to go for the person that they truly love. So it's not that he's not into you at all. It's never that, you guys. When you know in your gut that it's a really incredible connection, like we're talking about on this channel, it's not that he's not into you. That's a total lie. It's that he's scared. He's scared of you and scared to let you down and all of that kind of thing. And you should know that by now because you've been watching me long enough. It is never that. That's just your ego trying to make you feel bad about it. So don't fall for those lies. Okay. So what does he really think and feel about her right now? What does he really think and feel about her right now, please? What does this guy really think and feel about her? What does he really think and feel about her right now? Tell us the truth of what he really thinks and feels about her right now. Well, he wants to heal it. He has a lot of passion. He knows that you're his true love. He's worried. He's holding back because he's been worried, and he's kept himself in a self-imposed prison. He feels very passionately about giving back to you, and he really wants to do that. He wants to come forward like as an individual and free, and partner up with you and like reconnect and reconcile with you. He's just trying to figure out his best way to come forward and have some passionate talk with you. Yeah, he'll be celebrating when he's able to get up the guts to make you some kind of a sweet gesture, like send you some kind of an invitation or something, but it's a little message, text message, phone call, something that he feels like a child compared to you. He feels vulnerable. He might drink too much. He might feels like he drinks too much for you or something like that. So maybe he got a girlfriend that drinks too, so that he doesn't have to feel bad. You know, they tend to go to somebody who's kind of toxic because they don't feel worthy of being treated kindly by somebody. But he does feel like he wants to get vulnerable with you. He wants to like learn how to do that. So it looks like he wants to come out of hiding and maybe tell you some secrets he's kept from you. But ultimately, he wants to come out of hiding so he can have his fulfillment and his happiness with you. So he's going to work really hard to try to have the end of a difficult period and form a commitment with you for the long haul. He's got a lot of faith in you guys also. He wants to go to the next level with you. So whatever level you're at, which is not talking or anything, he wants to start talking. He wants to get going, and he feels inspired, and he knows that it's the right thing to do because he misses you. And he's starting to love himself enough to go to the next level with you. So just reiterating everything that I just said. Let me pull some masculine cards here. See, I'm afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. Did you need any further proof? I have to overcome this to see myself as you see me before coming forward ready. I'm dealing with an addiction right now. Oh my God. Please let me deal with this on my own so that I can feel empowered and confident starting a new life with you. I know I can do it. If I haven't said it yet or in a while, I love you. Turns out that you were right and my ego is bruised, but I ultimately want you in my life more than I need to be right. I just need to swallow my pride a minute as I'm not used to this feeling. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I would do absolutely anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth, and I will prove this in time once we come together. You know who I truly am, and I plan to make this up to you. Some things you've said have him reeling. I appreciated it even if I acted defensive. I have some reflecting to do, but I'm not going anywhere. I know this will make us stronger. So he's still planning a future with you. Okay, so he honestly thinks someone's done black magic on him or something. Okay, so let me do a blessing for him. I'm planning a big surprise for you to make up for everything I've put you through. Tantahi la sanse shiki ipamba anaike. All right. Well, there you go. Now, never think that thought again that he's not into you. He's not into himself. He is not into himself. That's his problem, not you. Can't believe he said that. Go watch my playlist about true love. I know that you have, but maybe you need a refresher, especially the one called The Divine Masculine's Ultimate Test. All right. 3769. Hi, Amy. Thank you for being a beautiful goddess as humanity needs your gifts. Aw, thank you. First question is, I want to move to Sedona, but finding right job is key, as have worked for same company for over 20 years. Any insight on my energy on how to move forward here? So finding the right job is key, as I've worked for the same company for over 20 years. Any insights on, okay. I want to move to Sedona, so you haven't done it yet. She wants to find the right job. What does she need to know, God? Okay, then what's important to you, you need to be affirming. So God's just saying for you to say, like anytime that you start to doubt or wonder, oh, I wonder if I'll find the right job. Oh, I wonder if I can find something within what I've always been doing or whatever it is. When you start to worry like that, like take an index card and write down an affirmation that speaks of what you want already having happened. Thank you, God, so much for all the incredible lucrative opportunities being given to me at this time that are perfect for me, and they utilize all my skills and abilities, and they inspire me, and I love going to this job every day. Thank you so much for lining all this up just effortlessly. I barely even had to do anything. I got the job immediately. They knew what they saw in me, and they wanted me right away. And I just cannot thank you enough, God. I am just so excited and relieved at how easy this whole process was. And I just got a yes as to whether you're going to find something that you really align with there, and you will. I even just got that a lot of restrictions are going to drop off over there. So this whole thing about the V or whatnot, it feels like it's like there. I see almost like burying it into the carpet, like it didn't happen. Maybe it's the timing of when you go there. When is she going? I feel like it even could be within 6 weeks or something. You might be going sooner than you might think. But I feel like, oh, you might even find an opportunity that pulls you there. So when you're looking for a job there, make sure that you're coming from a really like a fun childlike place, like, ooh, what's possible? I wonder what could be there that I could do that would be just, oh, it could be, wow, I could even do that job because I've got all these skills and abilities. I can apply it to that. It's different than what I've done, but maybe da 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 da, like go, hi, honey. So just like go through it in a fun and playful way. Like instead of, oh, I have to find a job and I don't know if it'll be like what I'm used to because I don't know. Like don't even go there. Say your affirmations immediately when you even start thinking about the subject. Say your affirmations and stay playful and have fun with the process. Okay, number 2. I have a friend named blank and been missing for 46 days without contact of friends or family. Long story, but was freed from jail after 3 years. He was proven innocent and was scheduled to come home. Day before coming home is supposedly taken to a hospital and request for a liquid diet. They won't give any information about his location. His sister and girlfriend are unsure what to do. Any insight from the spirit world if as to whether he's alive or drugged in a psych ward or where he is? Wow, that's craziness. Hmm. Hmm. Hama natain sa sashe elakin. Hipim pum puma anatai. Okay, so I feel like I've asked several times if he's drugged and I get a yes. And I get kind of like kind of energy as to whether he's alive or dead. So I think he's pretty heavily drugged. I think he's alive and he's heavily drugged. Is he being held against his will? No. I feel like he feels a lot of guilt. I feel like he can't face his family for some of the things that he's been through. So I feel like he's kind of running away from himself. I do feel like he's safe, but I just feel like he's being a bit reckless. Okay, so let's look at some masculine cards just to see what they say. I could really use some consistent messages of love while I go through some tough stuff. Please hold my hand from a distance while I get over this hump, and I'll explain later. So maybe just be praying for him. Maybe even on social media, be putting out messages publicly about loving him or about missing somebody or, something like that. I'm on my way to you right now. I'm so excited. I may have to lay low till I get there so no one stops me. Oh my God, I can't wait to see you. Wow. Whatever you just heard or are about to hear, if it hurt you, know that it was not true. It was fake news or a misunderstanding, or you're just not getting the whole story. So trust me, I'll explain later. 2 cards about explaining later, and then he's on his way to you. He's just getting ready to. I think he wants to love you and give to you more intimately than he was before. Maybe take his guard down, maybe take it to another level of just being like all the cards out on the table, just being really, really honest. He may have decided to date somebody that he's met. He could be like unsure about introducing her or him or whatever. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I know this must bother you, but I plan to include you in my life and take this to the next level as soon as I can. Please just trust me and give this more time. Some things you've said have me reeling. I appreciated it, even if I acted defensive. I have some reflecting to do, but I'm not going anywhere. Another one about I'm not going anywhere. I would do anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth, and I will prove this once I come to you. Okay. So just let him go through this. And you said his girlfriend, he may have decided to date somebody else. So it's possible. And if so, then that would be really hard for him to come and say that, Are you dating someone else right now? Are you dating somebody else? Kind of. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he got somebody. Oh, I hate to say, did you get somebody pregnant or something? It could be something, and it's like whatever it is, it's a situation he's really embarrassed about. And he is about to break free of it. And he is going to come repair the broken heart. He knows that he's left you in a really uncomfortable position. So you're not being held against your will or anything now. So, okay. So I just feel like, there are just some things he doesn't want to necessarily admit to right now. He doesn't feel real comfortable telling you or he's embarrassed about. So just let him come to you when he does. All right. 3774. The past few years, my oldest grandson has become distant from everyone. He graduates from high school this May. He was wait, hang on a minute. I'm being pulled back to the last reading. Okay. Oh, he said he wanted he wanted me to do a blessing for him to help him. Okay. And I said, don't be apologetic about expressing your truth. Everything will fall into place. Just come from the heart space and just speak your truth. That's all. Everything will go all right if you just do that and let the chips fall as they may for everybody involved. But just get honest. Okay. Yeah, 3769. 3769. Oh wait, sorry. That was the last one. 3774. 3774. The past few years, my oldest grandson has become distant from everyone. He graduates from high school this May. He was a straight A student, but is nearly passing to graduate. He doesn't really care about his graduation. Huh. I don't know whether to spend all the money flying there if he doesn't want anyone there. I love him so much, but I just don't know what's going on with him. Will it make a difference if I go or not? I went there last year and he never came to see me, and I'm worried about him. Oh, that sucks. All right, so what's going on with you? Okay, habena andake. Hitting the hot pun. He feels bad that he never came to see you that last time. I feel like he will come see you. If you go, I feel like he will come see you. But let's ask the cards to get double confirmation. Will he actually go see her? And will he appreciate her being there? I get a yes on both. He's just like putting up his defenses. Yes. In any beginning. How does he feel about not going to see her before? He was making a choice to hide. He was transforming some inner conflict or some kind of conflict. Maybe he was just involved in, he wants to apologize for that. Maybe he was involved in a fight with somebody and he just, blew you off because you weren't a priority because whatever that situation was, like, consumed him. But he does feel bad about that. So this time around, yeah, he wants to heal it and go to the next level with you and be in his power and feel successful and victorious. So, yeah, I think it's a good idea that you come, and I think that you'll get an apology even. So, all right. Let me just see how he's generally doing. He's figuring things out. He's glad he got through that period, and that he did graduate. So he's grateful for that. I feel like he's just feeling a little bit, I feel like he's rebelling against some truth that he found out about. Like, yeah, it's like his world was shattered at some point, maybe a couple years ago, finding something out that was that, why am I trying so hard when this, that, or the other thing? I would send him some kind of a note that you're coming. I'm going to come for your graduation. I hope I can take you for lunch or something. I missed you the last time and just really want one of your wonderful hugs or, something like that. Yeah. Okay. 3775. Let me take a drink. Okay. 3775. Hi, Amy. I want to start off by saying that I am so happy to hear that you're feeling better. Thank you. At the time, I didn't know what specifically was going on with you, but I could hear the angst in your voice. It's evident that you have jumped that hurdle. Congratulations. Thank you. My question is, someone I dated for a brief time many years ago resurfaced 2 years ago. He was very forthcoming initially and then kind of ghosted. We talk and have seen each other occasionally, and it's always lovely, but it's always the same routine of not hearing from him afterwards. I feel like there's more to the connection, but am I romanticizing this into something that it isn't, or is he hiding his feelings? Yeah, this sounds very typical of true love, actually. So go to my playlist here on YouTube and look for the one that's called All About True Love. Look through those videos, and especially the one that I referenced earlier, which is the Divine Masculine's Ultimate Test. It'll help you to understand what they go through. Because when they find their true love, they're really intimidated by it. Really, really scares them to death because they don't want to get hurt by you. And or to do something to screw up that, you know, causes you guys to break up, because it would kill him. So, okay, so how does he really think and feel about her, please? How does he really think and feel about her? Did he betray you? Does he feel like he might have betrayed you? He might be with somebody and he may not be telling you. I think he's probably with someone, and I think he didn't tell you. He may even have a kid. He really wants to take the daggers out of your back. He really wants to. He was feeling you out, basically, is what it looks like. If it looks like he was trying to see if you would be interested, or, you know, but not taking it forward because he had something else going on. He really wants to get unstuck and make a commitment with you. He really wants to be with you. And it's because you're kind, loving, compassionate, empathetic, intuitive, you know, and you've been like the light at the end of his tunnel every time that he's been in a dark place. So he wants to throw his insecurities, fears, any drama, negativity. He wants to throw all the bad out of his life and embrace like being vulnerable and authentic with you and healing things with you. So he is manifesting a breakup in the future with that other person so that he can heal things with you. He wants commitment with you. He's having some kind of an epiphany about, I don't know if you guys have talked about children or not, but I think he might be having an epiphany about children. He might be wanting to, he might also recognize what you're describing, that he, you know, he shows up, disappears, disappeared, and stuff like that. So it's like he wants to start giving more, like continue it going forward. But he's obviously got a situation to clear up. Yeah, he wants to, he wants to go to the next level, charge forward, celebrate with you, that you guys have a commitment. So it feels like, yeah, you guys have to talk about, there's something he regrets. You're his wish fulfillment. Let's look at some masculine cards. Please give me space. Please give me the space I need. I have to figure this out on my own so I can feel proud of myself. So let him go through whatever he's going through. I'm on my way to you right now. I'm so excited. Okay, so I've given it so much thought, and I know it to be my deepest truth. I choose you. No matter how things look on the outside, you are my person, and I only want you. So please trust me on that. If I haven't said it yet or in a while, I love you, and I miss you so much my heart aches. I don't know what I'd do without you in my life. Please don't go date someone else. I know I seem to be taking my time, but I'm evolving faster than you might think. Just because I love being intimate with you doesn't mean I'm using you or being a player. It's just my most comfortable way of showing you that I love you without words. I would do anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth, and I'll prove it once we're together. So I just want you to know that there's nothing I don't love about you and your life. I don't care about our differences. I choose you, not my ego or any obstacles, just you and all that comes with it. Okay. He's afraid you're seeing someone else. That's funny. Probably because he's projecting, because he's seeing someone else. Okay. Is he seeing someone else? I actually just got to know. So it's possible, I guess, that he's just really fearful and insecure. Um, I didn't see any of that in his cards, though. Let's see. Yeah, he just needs space. I guess he's just like working some things out within himself. He's blunt. He's thinking of relocating or something to be closer to you. Sounds like you guys are already pretty close to each other, no? Reconsidering his life, reevaluating and reconsidering his life, that Four of Swords. So I think he's just, just give him plenty of space to work it out so that you don't have anything to do with it. Whatever those decisions are, he's got to figure it out for himself because you don't want him resenting you at all. He's going to reach out sometime soon. He might even be coming to see you. So, and he just had to reveal his feelings too, his true feelings. All right. 3776. Oh my goodness, you are wonderful. Thank you for helping so many. You're welcome. And thank you. I did a past life clearing, and all the items that have been stolen from me through many lifetimes returned to my essence. Yay. I was told that I am a keeper of the blue flame and will be using it in our new earth to purify and cleanse the water. Is this true? I get a yes. And that I will be using the blue flame to help others reclaim their special gifts and heal. Is this something you can confirm, or what is the best steps for me to come into this understanding and knowledge to be the best service to humanity? That's beautiful. Is she going to also use this blue flame to help others with their gifts? Absolutely, because everything is about intention. If that's what you're intending, then that's exactly what you're going to do. You could intend to heal the waters and not have the blue flame and just walk over and put your hands over water and be like, this water is healed. This water is completely clear of any contaminants. This water, you can do that with anything. So, but that sounds pretty awesome. That sounds pretty cool. And that's amazing that all those things came back to you. So what is there anything else she needs to know about her skills and abilities here with this blue flame? I guess in a past life, you could actually have a little blue dancing flame in your hand, and you would show people sometimes those that are really close to you. Like I see you guys like sitting around a campfire, and you'd be like, look, and they would be like, so you would have fun with it, or you would go make a motion like this. You'd go, and the flame would shoot up from your hand. You can do anything you darn well please. You can manifest with it. You could stare into the blue flame and manifest your heart's desire. It's a manifestation tool. It's like almost like a portal in which your manifestations can walk through and come into your world through. It's a passage. It's a passageway. You could even walk through it. You could walk through it into a different timeline, a different time zone, a different, like totally like even time travel with it. I don't know how, but it can also be used as a cloak. Yeah, and a lot of people have superpowers that have been hidden that are going to start coming to light. So not only are you discovering this for your own sake, but you're gonna help other people to see for themselves their own superpower or superpowers even. And I just got shown X-Men. Is there a warning in this? Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't it be hit in the eye? Be careful who you show this to, or that you let people know, because they could use it against you. So I would keep it under wraps. I would totally keep it under wraps, except for when you feel like divinely guided to share it. It's kind of like, those Qigong masters who can walk through walls. They're just not going to show that to just anybody, So yeah, they're asking you to keep it quiet, and only tell people about it who need you. In fact, you don't even have to tell the people that you're helping. I have this blue flame that's helping me do this, blah, blah, blah. Just help them and say, I think you have a special knack for blah, blah, blah. And they're gonna be like, how does she know this? And it's just like, yeah, that's gonna be your own little secret. Because I feel like that in the past life, they were showing you that because you actually used it for entertainment or something, and it got you into trouble. So try to keep it under wraps. Okay, 3777. Look at you. You were probably so excited to get that number, weren't you? Okay, so hi. What did my DM do with the gifts I gave him throughout our time together? Like, did he throw them out or use? I thought I went through all those items with you before on another reading. Just want to basically know if he appreciates them, I guess. They were given from the heart. He always says, I can't accept this, etc. And I'm naturally so giving. Okay. Did he keep the sunglasses? Or did he? Well, that was the first one I went to. Did he keep the sunglasses? Yes. Did he keep the cologne? Did he keep the cologne? No. Well, if he did, he's not using it at all. Did he give it to someone else? No. Did he throw it away? No. Is it just sitting there? Yeah, it's just sitting there. T-shirt. Did he keep the t-shirt? Yes. Did he keep the t-shirt? It kind of feels like he stuck it away in the closet. He doesn't wear that one either. Dove ornaments. Wait, why doesn't he wear the t-shirt? Why doesn't he wear the t-shirt? It kind of just doesn't, he doesn't want to, I guess he doesn't want a bunch of questions or something, or maybe it doesn't feel like him. Like something he would normally wear, like it would, people would be asking questions as to why he wore it or where he got it, or he doesn't want questions or something. Dove ornaments. Did he keep the dove ornaments? Yeah. Yeah, he likes those. Does he use them? Yeah, he does. Okay. Trinket with the date we met. Did he keep the trinket with the date with the date they met? Did he keep the trinket with the date they met? Yes. Does he have it in a special place? Yes. Does he protect it and look at it sometimes? Yes. Is he okay? He has it someplace special? Yes. Okay. So overall, Spirit, does he acknowledge and appreciate the gifts that she's given him? Absolutely. Yes. Ha'amanaki, sasnishi'in, pimpin. They're very close to his heart. He treasures them. So let's look at some cards to verify that. Oh yeah, he loves you. I just got that he loves you. He just doesn't feel worthy of you quite yet, but he does want that new beginning still. And how does he feel about receiving a gift from me with his sweatshirt inside and the receipts of our dates together? Aw, made him like gush. Yes, he felt like you were everything he's ever wanted. Gave him clarity and made him feel like he could have victory with you, but it also made him feel like a little boy. Like, and it made him want to really connect with you again and have like let this finally start rolling out. Like things start happening for you guys quickly, you know. So what holds him back? What holds him back? I'm dealing with a stalker. It's a dangerous situation. So he's got to clear that up, I guess. Could be just somebody who watches him closely. I could really use some consistent messages of love while I go through some tough stuff. I'm really sick or someone close to me is. I don't want to burden you with the situation. I'm being held up in a prison or some sort of self-imposed prison. I'm doing my best to get myself out of this and get to you as soon as I can. Please don't worry about me. I'm also healing childhood trauma before I feel comfortable starting a relationship with you. I feel could be healthy enough to maintain. I would do absolutely anything for you. I've been convincing myself that I'm happy in my current situations, although you're constantly in my mind calling me out on this lie. I just want you to know there's nothing I don't love about you and your life. I don't care about our differences. I choose you, not my ego or any obstacles, just you and all that comes with it. I have some overbearing and controlling people in my life. I'm afraid will try to control you too. So I'm working on good boundaries and gaining respect before bringing you into this dynamic. I'm afraid you're seeing someone else. So I'm afraid to get rejected. I cry myself to sleep and toss over this separation. I miss you so much. It's killing me not to reach out to you. I also know this isn't time for us quite yet. Yeah, he doesn't want to sabotage himself. So he's just staying clear for now until he feels confident and he's gotten rid of the stalkers and the controllers and the whatever else he's going through. Just sounds like he's dealing with a lot. So just give him plenty of space and just pray for him. Thank you, God, for looking out for him and helping give him clarity and strength for whatever he's going through. And just help him to see clearly and help him to love himself. You can be praying that. All right. 3779. 3779. Would like to get an understanding on my next steps regarding leaving my husband. Have gotten mixed messages and it feels like, but that's probably my second guessing myself, or am I just in denial because of my children? It's so hard when you've got children involved in that type of situation. Not taking Sase. Does she need to leave him? I feel like that's still kind of. Is it important she leave him soon? No. They'll urge you when it's time. They just really want you to start separating yourself out a bit from him. Like treat it like a separation right now. Maybe even get a separation so that the divorce would be easier, and so that your monies are kind of separated in a way. Get a stash going, have a suitcase or something ready, or put things that are important to you away in in storage, or start to whatever you're supposed to do. You're going to feel really urged to do it and pushed to do it. You'll feel uncomfortable if you don't do whatever it is. So just cooperate with God and with spirit. And when you're prompted, like take the action at that time. So she doesn't need to worry about it. Does she need to worry about it? Not really. No. They said it'll happen naturally. Are the kids going to be okay if they get a divorce? Absolutely, yes. Will the kids go with her? Yes. Will the husband be okay? Yes. He's already mentally preparing for it. Would he cooperate as a good father? Yes, actually. Would he be okay with the divorce? Yes. If you put your foot down and say that, I just can't do it anymore. If you're kind, loving, compassionate, and stern, I feel like you'll have a good result. So she's just supposed to wait for now and and wait for your urges, and prepare the children a little bit too. Does she even need to leave him? I'm getting still again, it's like it's up for, I guess you still got to see whether he can change or not, because I know you guys have had a conversation about that. Okay. So they're not giving you a definite answer as to even whether to leave or not, probably because they just really are training you to listen to your intuition. Let's see what the spirit cards say. Yes, a move or a trip would do you a world of good when prompted to. Don't let anyone else tell you who you are. Don't even talk to anybody else about it. What would you advise your best friend to do in your shoes? Really put some thought into that. If you don't like a situation, practice being the observer of it. Step outside yourself and look at it from a more detached perspective. I think it's time to make that move. What are you waiting for? Just do it. Pray for an epiphany so you can gain valuable, beneficial insights, and pray that it be made obvious to you. So that I feel like, yeah, say that prayer so you will know when it's time to just do it. If you were someone else, what would you think of your life? They want you to reflect on that. You're not getting that apology or that thing you think they owe you, so stop giving your power away. You give yourself what you need or the words you need to hear or to heal, not them. You are seeing things clearly and are about to make the right decision, so go for it. And don't take things too seriously in terms of the fears that you're worried about. Just laugh it off and trust that a solution will present itself at the perfect time and in the perfect way. That's perfect. So be saying your affirmations. Thank you, God, for making it really clear to me when I need to go, how I need to go, what I need to do, and lining up solutions for me all along the way so that it is fairly easy for me to do this. Thank you for making all the answers obvious to me so I can't miss it. All right, 3780, 3780. So grateful for you, Amy. I met a man super synchronistically many months ago. We had so much in common, it was mind-blowing. He moved shortly after we met. Since then, my life has completely changed and we've lost touch because I was guided to shut down my Facebook page. Just recently, he's come to mind through songs and signs. Could you check in with him and see if there's anything more to these synchronicities? Okay. Okay. I get a yes, there is more. What's he thinking and feeling about her right now, please? He loves you and isn't telling you. Feels insecure. And I only say that because it's clarified by the 8 of Swords. He might be changing his career. Something like that. To come to you, I just got. He wants to heal things with you. He thinks you're compassionate and loving, a good mother. He wants to be committed to you. He wants to come back together with you. He might be thinking of traveling to come see you. He's trying to figure out a way he can heal it and transform the situation. He wants to come out of hiding. He wants a commitment. Wants the end of a difficult period. He wants to not miss out on this incredible opportunity of being with you. And he wants to really step in his power and do the right thing because he has regret about letting you go and not loving himself enough to do something about it when he could. And he truly wants to either have children with you or really wants to heal things with you and get back to a childlike innocence with you again. So he's got to break past his fears and insecurities and just make that judgment call to take action. Okay, so let me look at. Right. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I hope we'll be compatible during doing certain adult activities because I really need someone open-minded. There are a lot of things I'd like to do with you, and I hope you'll be receptive. I would do absolutely anything for you. I'd go to the end of the earth, and I will prove that once we come together. I love how you think. You really inspire me. You're such a remarkable person. I'm working on a plan to surprise you right now. I'm finally starting to love myself enough to open up to you loving me. The throat things, that's him trying to talk to you. Your healing is also causing me to heal. I can feel shifts within me. He was feeling unsafe and vulnerable back then, kind of out of his element. So he's been working on that, on healing that. I hope you're ready to make some major life changes quickly because I'm going to sweep you away. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I'll make it up to you. Just give him the space that he needs right now. and let him come to you when he can. Hopefully he will be able to find you. It seems like he's pretty darn passionate about you, and for him to be planning some kind of surprise, like he must know where you are. He must have found something out. He might even have a private investigator have found you or something. Yeah, he wants to get out of his worries and insecurities by loving himself enough to really believe that his dreams can come true. Okay, so you had a second question here. My dad passed away 2.5 years ago. Can you check in with him and get any messages for me and my siblings, especially my two brothers? They were extremely close, and I think it would help them so much to hear from him through you. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and gratitude. I'm sorry for your dad passing. Now that's a rough thing to go through. Let's see what he has to say. He said he's so proud of you guys. Oh my gosh, he's so proud of you guys. He's like acting like you guys are like knuckleheads or something, rubbing the tops of your heads. And he said that it touches his heart to know how deeply he's impacted your guys' lives. He said that before you guys came along, he never really felt that important to anybody, but he got a lot of fulfillment off of the love you guys shared, and the way that you guys would respond to him. Like, you really got him. He feels like you understood him at a deeper level. So it's like you guys even got his sense of humor and everything. So he really felt very moved about he always looked forward to seeing you guys, always, and was always thinking about you, praying for you, talking about your hobbies and interests, like some outdoor hobbies and interests or something. Like, he wants you guys to make sure that you get out, outside more, do more outdoor activities to get fresh air and to, just really connect with nature, and just know that he's with you out there. He might be watching you as a bird, or he might be standing beside you as you're fishing or something. So go connect with him outdoors. Hapama na taken sa sishihina ai hains. Hapahoma an tatakena. He thanks you, the one who ordered this. He thanks you for watching out for them too, and for caring, for your care and compassion. For you, he's helping you with your something about career, or some kind of a work project or something that he's going to help you with. I think he's going to do some kind of a like secrets, like some kind of a miracle behind the scenes for you. So if you experience a miracle in that area of your life, and so, like a passion project or something, it's him. In a vehicle. It's like he's trying to get you a new vehicle, maybe. What about anything else with the kids? Or he wants something. He's talking about like cooking together, like learning to cook and grow your own vegetables, and like make things from scratch, like homemade stuff, like even being able to make your own pasta and stuff like that. Skilled chefs and master gardeners. Maybe one of you will be a skilled chef and the other a master gardener. I don't know, or both of you might be both. I think you're really going to tend to the needs of others, and you're going to do so with a lot of joy, and it's going to be very fulfilling for you, and he'll be there with you as you are serving others. You're going to be doctors of the heart, he said. You're going to be doctors of the heart. So you're going to heal people's hearts with your food and with your gardening and whatever else you'll be doing with that. So you guys are nurturers. If it does kind of feel like you're going to have to go through a phase where it feels like right now you're a bit pulled back from people. It's like, that may not appeal to you, but at some point in the future, you're going to want to give. you're gonna naturally want to give, and he's gonna be there with you. Yeah. Let's see any spirit cards. Affirm through visualization, belief, and saying it out loud that you have all that you need and it will appear in your reality. Doubt is the only thing that can slow its arrival. So believe that you have all that you need. Affirm that. Thank you, God, for always supporting and loving me and making sure that I have all my needs met and I have all the solutions I need given to me. If you were someone else, what would you think of your life? So always be reflecting on that. You're in this to inspire and be an example. Always align with your highest truth and speak from that place for the best income for everyone, the best outcome for everyone involved. Live your truth. So that could be maybe bring in an income as well. Your mind may be put at ease if you could just do some more research. So, if that intimidates you about being a master gardener or a master chef, then do some research, find out more about it. It might be a lot easier than you think. Also, no one is to blame. You just see the advantages and benefits and what they are from where you are and go from there. So you might want to do my exercise, Thank You, God, for My Misery. You can find that on YouTube. Just put in my name and the word misery and it should come up. And just do that. If you knew the beautiful things ahead for you, you would trust where all this is going. We got you. And he's like, I got you. You should take more time to quiet your mind and tune into the subtle realm. We have your back. Your mind does not. Love and appreciate you, your body, and your circumstances just as they are. Because change comes through radical acceptance. Cry and get it out. This is just a purging to clear the way for better things ahead. So hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, so we have one more. 3789. 3789. I messed up and reached out to my soul flame after many months. The short response I got let me know that he's moved on and I'm feeling deflated. Can I get some messages around this? Yes, of course. That's funny. You messed up. It's all supposed to be just as it is. There really is no messing up, Oh, it's going to heal. It's going to heal. I feel like he's there's a lighthearted part of him that's kind of that's kind of smirking and smiling at you reaching out to him like that. He was thinking of you too. And then you said he was feeling passionate about you actually. And insecure. He wants to talk to you and go to the next level. What the heck? He's just feeling like a bit of a novice, a bit of a child. He's feeling kind of immature and insecure, but he is passionate about you. What else? Yeah, he's hiding from you because he betrayed you. He doesn't feel worthy of you and he's afraid. So he's, but he does. This hermit is coming out of the shadows and embracing, like finally trying to love himself enough to go on a new path. He's afraid he's going to miss out if he doesn't. Yeah. Coming out of the shadows to have a commitment with you and have fulfillment with you. Whatever he said, it sounds like it was a lie. Yes. All right. So they're really good at lying. Really good. I never stopped loving you and I never will. I don't have an answer for you right now. I'm not sure what to say. So rather than say anything I'll regret, I'd like to just stay clear for now until I get more clarity, I guess. I love how you think. You really inspire me. You're such a remarkable person, and I can't wait to have you at my right hand once I know that I'm, of your level, kind of. I hate myself right now. I can't very well accept your love when I can't love myself, but I'm working on it. I'm finally starting to love myself enough to open up to you loving me. I'm on shaky legs yet, still feeling immature, but I'm heading in the right direction. I want to work on this so I'm not too needy and push you away. Your healing is also causing me to heal. I can feel huge shifts within me. Please keep working on yourself because it's working. My limiting beliefs are evolving. I'm becoming more open-minded. If my beliefs were off-putting before, please don't assume I'm the same way now. I'm ready to listen. I feel unsafe, vulnerable, and fragile right now, totally out of my element. Please pray for my protection while I figure my way out of this illusion and into my power. So you could also watch that video. I've mentioned it, I think 3 times today now, but watch that video on the Divine Masculine's ultimate test, and you'll know what he's going through. Yeah, he's afraid he's going to push you away out of feeling unworthy. Annie, come here, honey. Come here, sweetie. No, she's not going to come. Maybe. Hi, come here. Come here, honey. How are you, love? Nobody's seen you for a while. They'd love to see you. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Come here. She's almost here. Come here. There's a girl. Oh, thank you. Love bug. Oh, she's such a love. Oh. Oh. Just don't dump over the computer. Don't dump the computer. Hi. He's so beautiful and sweet. Okay, so let me hold this while she's up here till she goes down. How are you? How are you today? You having a good day? Sweet pie. You gonna go play? Okay. All right. Anything else about that? Yeah, let me just put some protection around him because he feels like he's kind of just sorting through a lot. Is that okay? Yeah. Hey, that was confirmation, by the way, that Annie showed up for that. I'm gonna get where did it go? Where did the deck go? Oh, it's right here. So let's get some advice from Annie about him. Now there's Nala too. All right. Take your time making this decision. You'll know when it's time to take action. Don't worry. You won't miss this window. So I think I think she's helping him with that. And then for you, just make a wish and we'll conspire to make it come true. Oh, we're protecting you from black magic or negative energy being sent your way. All right, so I think it's time to make that move. What are you waiting for? Just do it. So they're going to urge him at the right time to just go ahead and make reparations with you. So thank you, Annie. He la na te hin sa se shikina hae. He te ten tai. He kem pem pem ushon te te. Sanse he la na aike. Hapa nchina teki. He sense ina pomo uma ana. Ha la kere shi chinda tai. Ha ha ala ona pomama an. Ha la kere na he shinke en. Hi, baby. She's back again. Okay, so let's do the general blissing. Everybody just relax your shoulders, take a deep breath. as long as it's for the highest good of everybody involved and everyone's free will agrees to it, then whatever you're going to wish for right now is going to be amplified. Hapena taike ens sanseshi ena ai pompomo ona tanta hai lake en chinche lakidi no puhu pompa and sans sese la hena aike la pompomo ona ein he la hena shin taike hala pepembe he e la eke inga e hala sanse pim pompom ama an hala na te he eke en sase shiri te timu hipum pombaki ikedi dinsa. Haha ala ana hem pe kiki bintan. Hela o pum pomo ho heshin. Tete hikin sase shina an ha ama an. Tete la he eke chinchi. Haha ala sanse shiki pimpema anadai. All right, guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. I always enjoy chatting with you guys when I'm doing the premiere. You guys are just so fun to talk to and chat with over there. So thank you to those of you who are chatting during the premiere, and also thank you to those who come back and watch me later because you weren't able to be there. I appreciate all of you very much. If you guys want a question in, try to get it in before Sunday because I usually shoot these videos on Sunday, the Sunday prior to the Thursday Q&A, because I have things going on the other days. So yeah, try to get your questions in before Sunday just to ensure that you make it into Thursday's Q&A. So have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And and if you do want to order a question, go to amysatori.com/Ask Amy, or just click on Ask Amy on my website. And remember, again, all of my information is always in the links beneath this video. And if I ever reference a link or anything like that, always look underneath the video. Everything's always underneath the video that you need. All right. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.